Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Fazlina Inayaturrahmani, and I'm from Al-Hikmah High School, Duku Puntang, Cirebon, West Java. Today, I'd like to tell you a great story, the most popular story in the world. And the title is Muhammad Al-Fatih, the Conqueror. The city of Constantinople, which was built in 330 AD by the Byzantine Empire, Constantine I, became the capital of the Byzantine Empire, which was the most powerful city in the world at that time. This is the city promised by Prophet Muhammad SAW that the Muslim would conquer it one day. Various attacks were carried out on the fortress of Constantinople. Failure after failure did not discourage Sultan Murad II as the Sultan of the Ottoman Empire. His son, Muhammad Al-Fatih, is difficult to rely on. Little Muhammad Al-Fatih was already living in luxury in the palace environment, so he became a spoiled child. He always took refuge under the guidance of his father, making it difficult for the scholars who were brought to the palace to educate him. Huma Falid Hatun, the mother of the little Muhammad Al-Fatih, always invited him to see the fortress of Constantinople from a distance every time after dawn prayers. My son, your name is the name of our Prophet Muhammad SAW. Our Prophet once said that the fort will definitely be conquered, and you are the one who will conquer it, said his mother. Hearing that, Muhammad Al-Fatih turned his head and looked at his mother. Al-Fatih, taught by the gentleness and firmness of the two great scholars, managed to subdue the little Muhammad, namely Sheikh Shamsuddin and Sheikh Muhammad bin Ismail al-Qurani. Al-Fatih had memorized al-Qur'an, studied hadits, fiqh, mathematics, astronomy, and also military strategy from a young age. He also fluent in 7 languages, including Arabic, Persian, Hebrew, Latin, and Greek. At the age of only 22 years, Al-Fatih became the Sultan of the Ottoman Empire. Al-Fatih built the empire and diligently prepared to conquer the fortress of Constantinople. On April 6, 1453, Al-Fatih started an attack to the fortress of Constantinople from land and sea. The war drum was beaten as a sign that the war was starting. "Ready, fire, Allahu Akbar," said the war commander. Arrows, spears, and catapults shot down to the fortress of Constantinople. The giant cannon were continuously released to break down the wall of the fortress. Nearly 2 months' attack was carried out continuously, but still failed. On Sunday, 27th May 1453, Muhammad Al-Fatih decided to stop the attack after successfully making a hold on the fortress of Constantinople. Soon echoes of takbir that stimulate the hair of the neck shouted orders to fire the cannon, release fireball, and arrows blared. The Constantinople panicked. The Byzantine Empire ordered to ring the church bell. They were unprepared for that early morning attack. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. And finally, on Tuesday, 27th May 1453, Constantinople fell into the hands of the Muslims. Al-Fatih and procession of ministers and troops marched to the city until they reached the Hagia Sophia, where the people gathered. All people there are terrified and bowed to Sultan Al-Fatih. But the Sultan said, "Stand up all. I am Sultan Muhammad, and I would like to tell you, you and your family, all people here are protected, and I assure your freedom." Allahu Akbar. The name of Constantinople was later changed into Istanbul, which became popularly known as Istanbul. Constantinople really fell into the hands of the Muslims. And that story about Sultan Muhammad Al-Fatih. From the story we can take good lessons such as, first, always pray to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala whenever and wherever. Second, we must have strong motivation to get what we want. Third, never stop learn from the young age. And fourth, be a great leader for yourself and for the others. And thank you for your attention. I'm sorry for my mistakes. And for the last, I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you again.